Hey, good morning to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. Here it is, the 26th of February. I'm Pete Hansen, and this is
James Harwood.
we're with You Got This Photography, and we're glad you're with us on this little video. We're here in Las Vegas for the annual WPPI convention. Well, last year we did a review to WPPI and had a good time at that. We thought we'd continue the tradition.
Yep. So we're not coming at the first day of the show.
No, we decided to come a few days later. We found that the crowds were pretty big the first day or two, and so you spent more time negotiating the crowds. And we like the fact that it's a more quiet show at this point. We're going to be here for all day today, and then most of tomorrow, if not all day tomorrow, the last day of the show. A lot of things have been already announced and released to the public, and so we've seen some ideas of things that are going on at WPPI. But we're here to talk just a little bit about why we think it's important to go, why we enjoy going, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we are looking forward to looking at.
Yeah. So we're doing showroom floor only.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at classes and I kind of tried to find ones that I felt like I really wanted to go to, and those are the ones that sold out quick.
Yeah, you have to reserve those way back in December or whatever, because they or whenever the registration opens up, they fill up pretty fast. Yeah, but they are good.
Those are taught by the rock star photo teachers that everybody wants to go here, and but I think it'll be fun to go around the showroom floor and see what the vendors have set up, and so I'm going to try to pick and choose and see what I can learn from by the demonstrations they're going to do on the showroom floor.
Very good. Now, if you watched this last year, you know that last year was James' first time at WPPI, and so now this is his second year. How has that first year kind of influenced your decisions for today?
Well, it will still be kid and candy store, but I know what to expect.
Well, that's why we come.
Yeah,
that's why
I know what to expect in the candy store this time, and some of it. The vendors who caught my attention last year, I want to talk to them again because I've got different questions in my mind.
Sure.
And, but now I actually have some more goals that I want to go talk to this person. I want to go talk to this vendor and learn about specific gear. So that I think I'll be a little bit more focused rather than feeling like last year I had to go to every single booth and wind around. And this year it'll be easier to just pick and choose. And
It will be. In the same token, last year, we did the whole circuit, pretty quick to see everything that was there. And it was the second time through that I actually started to see some of the fun things, where you take your time and look deeper into a booth and you have this. Oh, that's cool. I really enjoyed last year in the fact that I was able to make some new friends. Not just photographers, not because of photo walks, et cetera, but within the booth, like you say, people that you want to go back and visit. I've started tagging them on Instagram or on my posts, and so if I use this particular light or that particular modifier or whatever, I will tag them, and it's fun to see responses back from them based upon the fact that we met last year, and we now have that so small but relationship with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've been cultivating it.
I've been trying. Yeah. So it's kind of fun. So I'm looking forward to visiting with a few of those vendors also. If you've never gone, really try to plan on coming in a future date, because it's a fun show. It is a candy store, and you'll have a good time, and you'll make a lot of new friends if you put yourself out. I'm looking forward to seeing a few people photographer-wise that I haven't seen since last year, and that'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
So with that in mind, to put yourself out, because I think that's, with this setting, it's important, but I think in every setting to try to train yourself of, you're willing to walk to the front of the line, walk to the front and talk to the people and shake hands and try to talk above and beyond, because I get that question a lot of, well, how do you get so much work? How do you do this? How do you do that? It's like, I talk to people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
Figure out how to be good at it.
Exactly. You have to put yourself in the front, and you have to be able to talk. Get over that timidness, get over that cowardness, and be able just to step forward. And you'll learn a lot more that way, and you'll experience a lot more that way, and you'll make more connections that way. Very good.
Sounds good.
All right, James. So what are some of the things that you're kind of looking for on this trip?
Well, lighting. We just talked about lighting, because that's my always my problem. I want something different. And part of it is I'm in an office now that I can't have my lights sticking 3 feet out from the wall and still have room for me to be away from
Yeah,
them. And
the old scale lights took so much space, whereas the new ones are much smaller, much easier to manage.
so I want to look at the options for something that's flat, that I can get 2 flat things up against the walls and have them angled barely, but still not take up all my space.
Sure.
that
We
I
call
have to
those
be on.
panels. Yeah, those flat panels.
Yes, panels. And one that I might consider is a ring. We'll see.
Interesting.
So not just a panel, a ring.
Okay. What else are you looking for?
In addition to lighting, I'm really interested in looking at lavaliers. I did look at them last year. I didn't really make a purchase, but Sony has got a new system, an updated system, and one of the things I like about it is has an attachment. I can put it right here on the hot shoe. It runs into the electronics of my camera that I'm going to have anyway.
Yeah, they have that multi-purpose hot shoe that you know it's not just for flash; it's for all kinds of connections to the camera.
So that has got my attention, and I want to see what else can win that out. Maybe something else will grab my attention and make me want to buy that instead.
Sure. You also mentioned you want to take a look at photo booths.
Oh yeah, last year I was just more of, ooh, that's neat. That's neat. This is something that's more realistic. Throughout the year, I kept seeing ways that I could provide that service if I had it. So I may just want to purchase me a photo booth. So I'm going to spend a lot of time talking with the photo booth people. There were a lot of options last year.
There were, yeah.
And I had some literature, but this time now I'm
A little
focused.
more serious on that one, huh?
Yeah.
And the styles that we saw last year were just fantastic, and I expect to see even more interesting approaches.
Yeah.
And I've seen some that were, camera based. I've seen many that were iPad based. That use the camera from the iPad, and you just touch, and click, and it's amazing how well that works.
Yeah, the least amount of babysitting you have to do with the photo booth.
True.
So I can walk around and still be taking pictures, but I could be making money off of the photo booth going in the corner without my attention. That's my goal.
Very good. So we talked on the way down here from our home about some of the things we wanted to bring up in this video, and we both kind of mentioned MagMod. I want to see that new Speedlight grip that you can put on the top of a stand and just kind of squeeze it, and then you can adjust the ankle, and it has a better mount to put a Speedlight onto versus the little metal clamp that screws on off the top of most stands. I don't like those at all. So I'm looking forward to looking at that.
And I heard rumor that they've got a beauty dish now that will hold 2 Speedlights in it, so you get a lot of power in a beauty dish format. So we'll check those out.
Awesome.
Let you know what we see.
So today's only a short day.
Yep.
I mean, well, it's not super short. The show opens at 10 and goes until 4 p.m., so it's not a super long day. I'm sure our feet will be tired. It'll be good, but we'll enjoy ourselves, and of course we'll report back to you things we saw, things we liked, and those kind of topics. We hope to get a photo shoot in this afternoon and this evening, or maybe a couple shoots with some local people. We enjoy that as part of our adventure here, and it should be a great day.
I look forward to it.
Okay.
We'll get back to you, so stick with us and see what the review will be.
All right. Have a good time. We'll see you later. You got this.
You got this.